This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
And the Colts first down.
19 Lock, 19, 18. Go street.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Colts.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Richardson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Douglas in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll take this up past the 40, up to number 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a big up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Deep to return is Kyron Williams. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70. 19 tight. Panther 11.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 ranges. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Brought in by Chris Olave. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And the Colts 1st down.
19 Lions. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Cut 19.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Warriors 70. 19-18.
Richardson gonna look to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Set. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's got his tight end, Arande Gatz, in the second. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. 5-9.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, LA. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return, it's Kyron Williams. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Nothing. Come on.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60 by 6.
Here's Richardson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Oh, waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here first and 10.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Here's Richardson. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A second down throw for Richardson. Flush to his right. Taking off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Makes the score Colts 13, Chargers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Taylor touch. 59, 59.
On play action now. Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
46-yard line.
Ram. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most are incoming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Capper. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
69, 69.
On play action, Richardson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
It's a game 2. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Colts.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Indianapolis.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 79, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. '79, 19 tight. Warriors, 70.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 70 range. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready?
Richardson on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson rolling right. That one taken in. Bryce Olave. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ram. What is it?
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's going to try it here again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Unity. Crowd. Unity. Route. Set.
On first down, Herbert moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Go. Set. 59, 59. Black 8.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to be taken down with a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down. Here's Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. The first carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Douglas in motion.
Go.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ray. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Crowd right. Set. 380.
To throw, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Forced to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
70 ranges. Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's Richardson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
18 Radley. Buffalo 18.
Higgins sent in motion.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
52 Bulls. Set.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Steal. Check it. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready?
Another run here with Hampton. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready. Rail. Black. 95. Set.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Squad red. Down.
On 4th down, Gabriel. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Here we go.
Chargers first down.
33.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready. Black shot. Ready. Blaster. 6. 52 blue. Grilled green. Hut.
Gabriel to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First down.
Black, red.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air again is Gabriel. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. 50 green. Steel. Black.
Throwing again is Gabriel. Out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
That's hauled in at the 2.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points, find themselves down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Cross. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Colts. a stunning turn of events, Greg. Looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get six. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Next. Let's go now. Hut.
On first down, Gabriel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
45. Claws red. Ready?
To throw on second down is Gabriel. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Ranger.
A second down throw for Richardson. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Moving outside the pocket, he runs with it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
That is caught, and he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready. Down. Set.
On first down, Gabriel. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down.
Gabriel now on first down. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
If It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther up. Hey, Warrior 70.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the
Here's second and 2. Now Gabriel gonna keep it himself here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Gabriel. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Next to score, Colts 51, Chargers 7. Boswell set to kick
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mega. Ready, set, go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Seal, black. Ready.
Now Gabriel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Gabriel. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Let's go.
That's Pierce in motion.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready,
Here's a run going left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Bronco 8, 19 Lions. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing, Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw is Gabriel. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Ultra, down.
Give, and here comes Hampton.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. They'll go with Hampton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.